Hi guys and welcome to the Bla Bla on the road. We're live from New York City and I'm here with all the members of your favorite anime.
Yes.
It's the first time we're doing a Bla Bla outside of the YFE HQ and we're super excited about it.
Yeah.
Well, as you know guys, we're leaving on tour very soon, but it was really important for us to be together for a last Bla Bla before leaving because we thought that the next one would just be too far away, so... Here we are.
Here we are.
Welcome to New York City, guys. How are you doing?
Good.
Very good.
Like Jeff would say, it's New York.
It's New York.
It's New York.
Everything is possible.
Have you guys enjoyed it?
Great. It's been a crazy ride, but
Yeah.
we are presently in Brooklyn,
Yeah.
which is a great place, and I really love, specifically this district. It's very nice. It's very alive. There's a lot of artists everywhere. It's multicultural, which I love, and even like the owners of the place is a pretty punk rock as well.
Yeah.
So he's part of the community. He's got a huge Afro punk festival. So it's very cool to be here, and it's a real blessing just to be able to share and to be here and to play for the first time in New York was quite unbelievable.
Right. But the main reason you guys are here is obviously not the Bla Bla, but it's because you guys played your very first show in New York City ever. Something you've waited for a very long time, and we've got a few pictures that we're going to show as we're talking about it. A few pictures of the night. That was a crazy night.
Yeah, that was pretty punk rock.
Let's put it
And
that.
I heard people said that you, Alex, were a fearless man on stage.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us, well, put us in context, what does a fearless man does on stage? Well, on the not stage, there was over
really
there.
on stage that's happening.
Yeah. It was on the
If
ceiling.
If you mean like walking on the ceiling, like...
We call it the new, it's a new trend, it's called candlestick crowd surfing. It's upside down candlestick, I don't know how you did that.
It's
You dived
Like
into
Spider-Man,
people or
yeah.
something?
it's moonwalking and
Moonwalking.
upside down moonwalking.
Reinvented.
thing. No, that was a lot of fun. I think just to be here and to share that moment with loved ones and friends.
Yeah.
That was very cool, and I think it gave a really unique vibe to the whole night. So it was way beyond, in my opinion, way beyond the music for so many reasons, and I think that gave a bit of the
moonwalking on the ceiling.
madness of the moment. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm that fearless though. Usually more the nervous one.
But
Mr.
not this time.
Nervous.
The New York Alex is very confident.
Yeah. Well.
Is he really different from any other Alex anywhere else in the world?
It's a different way. It's a different way to be intense. So
Depends. But no, it was very special, and I think that sometimes we tend to forget how privileged and honored we are to live such a life and to be able to share and to embrace so many different experiences.
Yeah.
And I think that being here in New York, that gave birth to so many of the bands that we love and the counterculture that we're walking through to this day. I think that it gives us like a real humble perspective about what we do and who we are as well. So I think that in that matter, it was very special.
Yeah.
So, and obviously Jeff did was doing a lot of business and all the coolest parties in town. So
He did. He did.
someone
And,
has to do it.
Someone has to do it.
Some people
Someone
need.
has to sacrifice himself.
Some people have to
Thank
walk
you,
on
Jeff.
ceilings, and other people needs to party hard.
Poor
But
Jeff.
by the way, Ash is on the chat and he wanted you guys to know that he was
right.
watching.
Hi,
my
Ash.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a great time. And just like I said, I think just to see old friends and
Because you
meet
said people
for the,
from all
from
over
the
the
first-
world gathered
Yeah.
here in New
Yeah.
York for you guys. You
Yeah.
had quite a lot of surprises as well. People
Yeah.
you didn't expect. to
no,
come
not at all. Not
Who
at all.
showed up.
Yeah, that's the beauty of this
Yeah.
this whole crazy journey, because you know, it's all about the fun part. It's all about the communion that we have, and I think that the music is somehow some kind of an excuse to gather. You know, this is the bridge that we have all together, and that we can share. But just to have, like, we saw like Ash, a very old friend, and I saw him for the first time. I was super excited to see him, and Yu Yang from China. So it was the first time seeing her ever since we kind of trashed China together.
Trash is a good word.
Yeah, and Anna as well, who came from all the way from Montreal as a surprise, and Elizabeth and Mary. But there were so many people.
The people
forgetting so many people, but that's really Jess as well. So that's just
a little bit. Yeah.
it's a wonderful season, I would say, just to see old friends. And I think that sometimes we tend to have our eyes so close to details that we tend to forget to look at the whole picture. And I think that, again, being here just opens so many perspectives, you know, just like gives you a real perspective of your life and what you're doing and how you're able to live and to walk through it. And also how incredible it is to share it with loved ones as well. Yeah, sorry, I'm
No, it's cool.
You
I'm very-
inspired you on fire this morning.
I'm very emotional, you know
That's
what I
pretty
mean?
good.
And just like probably it's the lack of caffeine in my system.
Lack of sleep.
It's gonna come. That's
It's gonna come, yeah.
You're getting your fix right now. But and we've got a special contest. It's every time during the Bla Bla. So the Bla Bla on the road is no exception. And this is a set list from the night, from that show you did on October 22nd, your very first one in New York as well. It's a wristband. Both are going to be signed by the band members as well as a picture. And Seth, all the band members and Seth. As well as a picture from New York City. I will contact the winner, so you guys will be able to choose it and get it autographed as well by the band members. So this is a little souvenir, let's say, from New York for you guys. This was an important show, something that...
It's clear that it's we can see that it's a Miss Isabel one.
Yeah,
It's clean.
Super clean. Mine it's usually like all teared up. And
Yours is
With
usually in
tapes and-
pieces.
yeah.
Mine you can see like Vans shoes on it.
And yes, after the show, we started getting ready for the Bla Bla, which has been a very busy moment. But some of us had the privilege to go and play tourists a little bit. So
I'm very happy for you guys.
Yeah, so you can see,
You'll see the
in there. Jeff was a little bit too busy partying hard in New York.
Yeah.
Ben was getting the blah 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 ready.
That's what we call business.
Yeah.
So I will show you guys a few pictures. We did the obvious stops, obviously. So Statue of Liberty.
Oh
We did the Brooklyn Bridge as well. How did you guys like it? For those of you guys who went there.
Well, we were
SFCC.
we were lucky to have a perfect weather. Like it was sun, it was nice, and we just we just
My old
enjoyed
friend.
walking around the city. And I don't know, the city is so alive. Everywhere you go, there's something interesting to see, and people are so different from each other, and yet everybody's just in the same pace of. That is probably fast-paced for New York. It was really, really cool.
It's so funny that the only 3 pictures that we can see is like something like a bit random somehow on a boat, like very far away, like Liberty Statue, and like 7 paths.
I'm in my old friend
I've been
Were
to
you
New
in
York
charge
City.
of it?
Yeah.
Were you in charge of
Batman in New
the
York.
picture taking?
Well,
I've been to New York
he's a
City.
figure of
Look
New
at
York,
this.
so...
I posted a picture of the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
It was very
With
nice.
Batman.
With
Yes,
Batman.
yes, you did.
I did.
Thank you
Yes,
so
you
much
did.
for your help.
Thank you for showing us New York. Appreciate it.
Yeah, if you have the opportunity to come and visit,
There's probably more than what you just saw.
There is a little bit more than that to see here.
I'm inviting you to do
There's a
so.
lot more to see, but we didn't have that much time, so we did quite a few.
Few metro
Looks
rides,
like it.
subway rides.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was cool. We had an incredible time,
Yes.
and at the end of the day, we stopped.
Gotham.
We stopped by a place called Finnerty's,
Yep.
which is San Francisco Giants' home away from home. At least this is how they call it. And we're going to see a few images of what was there. So that's basically a sports bar in New York City dedicated to a San Francisco sports team. How was it? In a few words.
Empowering.
I don't feel like home.
Yeah.
But you know,
You
what's
weren't.
funny is that Seth had to hide
Yeah.
his LA cap because it was specified
Couldn't go with
by
his
the owner
colors.
of the place that you don't show up with,
I love New York.
not,
Oh,
because,
yeah.
not
I
out
love
of the, just to avoid, you know.
It was
Yeah,
like
confrontation. Yeah, because LA people usually.
But you could see that
LA
people
Dodgers.
were.
If we're going
Supporters.
to LA, it's gonna be the same concept, brother.
But no, I've got a lot of good friends from LA
Yeah.
that are not like badass as you are.
That's good, man. We're
Yeah.
a big family over there.
It was really cool because we could see that other San Francisco Giants fans are as loud as us.
Yeah, on
Yeah,
fire.
they were
That's the
intense.
word.
screaming.
In case you were wondering, they also scream at the TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, they
also
Big
do.
That's
time.
good. That's
Like-
good.
Oh yeah, they get mad like you.
That's good.
Positively pissed off.
It's the only other way to watch a game.
But we won
I
last
think
night,
so.
which is amazing.
Yes.
A great victory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's covering many
Many
Proud of
mistakes
the
at the
game.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a healing process.
Nice.
I think that last night, if we would have lost, I think it would have been like,
The end of the world.
yeah, a
Yes,
very
probably.
bad day.
Yeah.
But,
Freaking bad.
yeah, but at the end of the day, it was this is what really
Thank
matters.
you, Giants.
And I know IB prepared a little video too, so you can see a little more of the images of what we've seen in New York, as well as what happened in the pub while we were there. So let's watch the video right now.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little towns are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York.
So
Ah, that was more. How can I say more New York?
Yeah.
The fever.
Yeah, but still, I miss those three images.
The Batman one, the mini show.
No, like the I don't know what it is, far away.
Yeah, and especially the first one.
Yeah,
it's
this
just like
picture
you're on a
was-
boat somehow, and it could have, could be everywhere in the world. Anyway,
this is exactly what we thought when we were waiting in the ferry terminal as well.
yeah, nice.
Yeah. And as you said a little earlier, we're here in Brooklyn, and this is where the picture for the cover of the Australian cover for Between Wellness and Migration has been taken, and the train we take to come from Brooklyn to go to Manhattan is the same one we took every time we're going to the studio while you guys were here in New York in January. And this is where the picture has been taken.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried countless times to be able to take a picture of that sign, but you have still been the
lucky
only one able to picture it this time again.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see a picture, we'll show a picture.
It's called dedication.
Yeah.
That's the place.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a
From a
place. So
different
it's
And I really love the raw,
Yeah.
the raw image, because you can see the how impactful that sign
Yeah.
is on that old building covered with street arts and stuff, and you can see like in the windows there's like they're closed with
Wood.
plywood and stuff. So that's pretty impacting when you just pass by and look at this, and you kind of get a perfect idea of what that scream or that inscription might be for the person who took the time to write it for, and to offer a voice for so many people. So I think I thought it was like not only for the Australian version, but I think it was representing like a little glimpse of the album as well. So,
yeah, definitely.
So it was very special to come back like several months after
Yeah.
I initially captured that image, and just to see where we're at with the music and where we're at through the album. Now we're about to release it in Europe. So this is really it's such it's very vivid.
Yeah.
And how everything is evolving is quite incredible.
Yeah.
So just to have that perspective was really it came somehow as a shock as well, because so many things happen through those months. So just to revisit that was quite special in a very positive way, because sometimes, especially when you're releasing an album, you gave everything you had, and then after that, you get a lot of doubts, and you tend to hate the album because you gave it so much to it, and after that came like you reappropriate that journey, and after that you kind of make peace with it, and after that you realize how important it was, and still how important and essential it is to the rest of the journey. It became really the cornerstone of what you're doing. So just to see that image and to be back here, I think for me was really, really uplifting.
And would you say that releasing the album in different countries at different time with different cover, different versions of the song helped you guys discover a little more of the journey and make peace with what the album was about?
I think it was the beauty of it, the beauty of being able to do whatever we want just allows us to discover, just like you're peeling off that journey. You're just like, there's so many colors. You can, there's so much life into it. It's like finding an old abandoned house, and then you see the potential, you see the life that used to be into it, and then you're starting just to work and to go back to the original, to the wood, and then you kind of get the smell in so many ways of the different eras and the different stories that came with it. And I think that's pretty much the same thing with the album. And we're rediscovering some songs. There's still songs that we haven't played live yet.
Yeah.
Totally.
And now some of the songs are getting the YFE live treatment, which is like we're starting to play with those songs, because now, not that we had to tame them, but we can have a little bit of a better idea of what those songs are. So that's pretty interesting in that matter.
Yeah, totally.
And I think my way to see it also is close to what Alex says, is that the album in itself, I don't through all the different versions, all the live that we go through, is it's not that I make peace with the album, because the peace was already in there. Like the life was already in there, the passion was already in there, the challenges were already in there, and we're discovering every little piece the more we dig into it. And this is really, really powerful, because you discover that you had so much more than what you thought at first, or at least so many different things. Because when I got out of the album process, I had this vision that was very narrow, and now it's widening more and more. So this is very, it's very cool to discover that.
Right, so the album has been released first in Japan, and then in Australia, Canada, and it's going to be released on November 3rd in Europe. So we're going to see a short video that will show what people at home can expect from the album that's coming up for them in Europe. So there's a lot of passion, a lot of investment in that journey that it's been released in a lot of places. And we've got here the cover for the European version of the album, which is, we've talked about a little bit before. It's a picture that Alex took. That Miriam took.
Miriam took.
But that as soon as Alex saw it, he knew it would become someday, somehow, cover of an album.
When I was like looking at all the different pictures, it's in Germany.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was able to envision the cover of the album. So that's why I was very, very excited about it. That's one of my favorite pictures.
It speaks for itself. It really feels it's alive.
Yeah, I love the lights, the contrast, and there's a lot of movements also into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm a passionate person. Let's put it that.
You have the eye.
Let's put it that.
For so many of these reasons, this is also why I'll let you the privilege to unfold and show to everyone.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is a new T-shirt that is available right now for pre-order on the YFE Store. It comes as a special package with the album, the T-shirt, and
buttons, special buttons.
Buttons, and there's also something very special that Alex has decided to add.
We wanted to give like a little. When I was talking with Kenny and Miriam, and we really wanted to give like an element that was, I love the T-shirt and the album and everything, but what I really love as an artist is to be able to share a little bit of something that's more personal. And so I decided to handwrite excerpts of the from the city to the ocean, and then we're gonna do like handmade silk screen with them. So it's gonna be very limited and numbered. So so it's very personal. I will do the whole process myself.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about it.
So we've got a picture of this. We don't have it with us right here, right now, but we've got a picture that we're going to show our people so they can have a better idea of what this is. So basically, it's like small handmade poster with your lyrics.
That's amazing.
Handwritten lyrics.
Yeah.
So this is something you've been wanting to do for a long time too. So.
Yeah, I think that's the privilege we've got, and you know, we can do whatever we want, but it's how much do you want it in so many ways. And I think that when we're in a position where we can share so many things, and I think to be able to go back to that very intimate place, especially with the words and how, you know, they have been written, you can feel a lot of the emotion in the handwritten part of lyrics or a letter or whatever. I think that's something that we're missing nowadays. You know, I love all the tweets and all that technology is very cool to communicate with people, but somehow to feel the real identity and the real intimacy of the handwriting, I think it's very special as well. So this is why I wanted to share that with the people and to include that in the album. So
In the package. In the package.
Yes.
Ben, you wanted to say something and I cut you through it.
No, I just wanted to say that I was very glad that it's not me who's doing the handwriting.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories in those.
It would be more like coded stuff and that you need to...
Secrets.
But yes, so the package is right now available on the YFE Store for pre-order. The digital version of the album will be sent to people on November 3rd, so on the day of the release of the album. While the physical package with the t-shirt and the silk screen, as well as with the album itself, will be sent 1 month later, so December 3rd.
Yeah, I wanted to be able to do it myself.
Yeah.
And so we'll be back from tour. So I thought it was a perfect scenario for us to do that. And because if you have to go to be very like, if you want to do it very personally and to be very intimate with what you're crafting, you need to go all the way. And that's very funny because this is always like some kind of the conversations that we have and the little bit of the arguments, you know, from the artistic side, which is like, okay, we need to give it like to make it real, you know. In order to make it real, you need to be real through it. So through the whole process. So that's the reason why. Yeah.
And I'm sure people will be very happy
Yeah,
to
I
receive
think
this
so.
all. This is
I
quite a
think so.
collector piece at the same time.
I think so.
And talking about Between Wellness and Migration, last month, during the previous edition of the Bla Bla, we've released the official video clip for the song Where Did We Lose Each Other?
Yes.
Which has been loved by so many people. It's been... it's playing on radio in Europe already.
Yeah, we've got a lot of support from radios and I heard that it's in clubs it's going very well.
Yeah.
So I don't know what all that means, but the thing is, people love the song and they really did. You know, I didn't know that people were still listening to rock music in clubs and trashing the whole place down. So I guess that rock is really coming back.
It's a
which
need.
is a good thing.
It's a need that we all have inside.
Exactly. Exactly.
And the video team has prepared special video showing us the making of the video clip, so some behind the scenes, how everything was made. So let's have a look at this, and then we'll come back and be able to talk about it a little more.
Roll playback.
2 glimpses of
Yeah, it's a little
the
excerpt.
filming.
I really wanted more.
We all do.
That should come.
You know what's funny? During the video, I said, it's supposed to be only like an excerpt, right? And then I said, no, we have the whole version. I said, yeah, it's only supposed to be an excerpt. Because there's like a special, I'm gonna do like a very special project with this. So I said, don't show it.
Don't show it all.
Okay, for once it's not Jeff who says to keep the content.
For the first time, it's not Jeff who's asking to cut.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do like a very special project with Where Did We Lose, and so anyway, so it's gonna come back. It's gonna come and not come back. Yeah, come back. That video is gonna come back. The whole project is coming. So
Because knowing you, there's always more.
Yeah, there's always more.
Than
Yeah.
what only meets the eye. So.
Mm-hmm.
And this song has been one that's very meaningful to people at home, people watching us right now, people listening to the album as well. It's been one of the people's favorite too. So you've talked about like a little interview series about the song, about different projects, about explaining the lyrics and everything. So I guess I will be a part of it.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of all the projects that we have is, you know, the fact that we can really have a little taste of it, but at the same time, when you really dwell into it for real, I think that you discover things that you weren't able to understand at first. Because if you tend to analyze everything you do, I think that you're spoiling the real spiritual essence of the music, and those songs and those words are revealing themselves along the way in so many ways. So, and I think that's why we wanted to take that time, you know, to really fully dwell into them, and because it's very difficult to talk about a song until you play it live. You play that song live.
Yeah.
So, and we're still in that process, which is amazing, you know, with the album. So, but I'm very excited. My face doesn't show.
You would be surprised, it kind of does.
But I'm very,
you're
very
very
happy.
expressive.
I'm very happy.
And it's the same for the reaction and the discussion we have with people after the concerts. You know, they've listened to the album for some, and now they come to the concerts and it's like, whoa, okay, that's a different dimension. You know, so that's quite something too.
You mean it's heavier?
Yeah, it's kind of what they say. It's crazier.
I meant it's crazier.
That's a good word.
Man, you guys are so nice usually, but live you scare us.
You're a beast.
Yeah.
And you guys will have the privilege to play those songs live very soon, as in only a very few days. It's going to come quite fast. You guys are leaving for Europe for your tour, Shadows of Dreams to Come, which will bring you through Germany, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Belgium, and France. You are touring with the band Trail of Dead, and you will know us by the Trail of Dead. And Alex and Jeff did a trip.
A special trip.
To Texas for a weekend.
No,
Basically, no.
A few hours in Texas.
Yeah, for a little over 24 hours.
Yeah, because the guys from Trail are from Austin, most of them. So we had the wonderful opportunity to go and to spend the night with them, and so great guys. So we're very, very, very excited to go on tour with them. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Those guys are crazy. And
But I know you guys
in a very
are
positive
too,
way.
So
Yeah,
it should get along pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. I think that for those who are gonna have the opportunity to come and see that that tour, or to be part of those shows, I think if you're into rock music, you're gonna like it. Like in a very like it way, to say the least.
If you like unexpected, you like.
Yeah, but yeah, it was
that
it
comes
was
with you every time.
it was a bit of a crazy project to not a project but adventure to go there for one night, and the guys have been very cool, and we
you've
went all
posted
over
2
Austin.
pictures on your Facebook. We showed the first
really?
one. So that was Jeff and you at the airport before leaving, and then the second one Jeff and you at the airport, so we can see
You cannot tell.
how tired you guys looked after that trip.
Yeah.
Jeff's
were
face is
short,
very
but it
revealing.
We were a bit tired. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's funny because the guys like we went on all the coolest places in Austin, and at some point we had to take our plane back to Montreal. I think we had to leave the hotel at 5 a.m. or something. So it was already like 3 and then
4.
Yeah. So anyway, this is what we. Yeah, it was a long day. Let's put it.
It was a long day,
yeah, exactly.
but your days are always very long. So.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was cool.
They took you on some kind of a tour of Austin.
Yeah, but Austin is a great scene, and the people are super open. So it's just another glimpse of Texas as well.
Live music capital.
So you've got the all the the welcoming charm and vibe of Texas, and a bit of the craziness of that unique city in the middle of Austin. So that was in the middle of Texas. So
They've been very generous. They brought us everywhere, and we met a lot of their friends and all of that. So it's been really cool. Great people.
Alex enjoyed the opportunity to go and do some vinyl shopping as well.
Yeah, well,
That's how we started the journey. In fact.
exactly. Yeah.
How could that not happen?
Look, vinyl, and then going to eat and have like a very good time, a very good dinner. So I guess that.
Could we say perfect day?
Everyone
was
is
an
happy.
amazing time.
Everyone is
In the
happy.
best company ever.
Exactly.
And
Totally.
Perfect.
You found some collectibles that you really wanted since a long time?
Yeah, of course, always. You need to dig a little bit. You know?
Big.
So I had my very special Katy Perry album.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I was looking
Got
for
this
that.
one
yeah.
too.
That's
The
very
B-sides
cool.
and unreleased.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And for the tour in Europe for Shadows of Dreams to Come, what you're used to go on tour right now? Because basically in the last 2 years, you've been more on the road than you've been at home. But what's so special about this tour is that you guys will be on tour bus.
Yeah.
And that brings us back to the very first European tour we've ever did in 2007. How do you feel about going back on a bus?
Crowded tour bus. Well, this time we'll be sharing with Trail of Dead. So how we feel? I don't know. We're gonna see on the road, but surely we're excited, and it's gonna be a different vibe, to wake up in a different city, driving at night, and but I know we're gonna be a great family on the road. Let's say it like that. But I don't know. I can't wait to meet the guys from Trail of Dead and see how they are on the road as well. So I don't know. I'm more than excited to live that reality once more.
And also the fact that Alex and Jeff met them and they were super cool. So this is.
But they don't really like you.
No,
They don't?
No,
I'm sorry.
Okay, so then I'm scared. I'm scared, terrified.
I'm just kidding. No, but it's not about the transportation, It's more about the journey.
Yeah.
And to be able to go in different cities and places we never been before, and to meet friends that we never met, and people that we were longing to commune with. I think it's more about that, When we started that crazy adventure, everything was new. Everything was like we were pretty green in so many ways, and so it was very difficult for us to enjoy any part of it because everything was going so fast. And I think that now I realize that, and I think that's pretty much what we're talking and sharing all together, that we tend to at the beginning. We had no idea whatsoever about what the journey would be. Obviously, you're starting, and sometimes you're very excited, sometimes you're very scared, sometimes you're concerned. And I think it's always going to be there, because it's part of the new. How you're facing new adventures. But I think that now, we know us more. We know a bit of the process, and now we can focus on the journey rather than all the circumstances and the different, you know, exterior elements, you know. And it's cool to be on a bus, but for me, honestly, it doesn't matter quite much. You know, it's more about the fact that we're gonna be able to meet friends that we were longing to meet for a long time, and to play in different places. And
Nice.
so that's pretty much about this, you know what I mean? Before it was more about the technical shit that we had to face. Okay, we need to be ready about this. It's always there, but we tend to forget about the journey itself. And now we need to focus on details still, but while really enjoying the trip and the journey. Otherwise, at the end of the day, it's just like another missed opportunity to commune for real and to grow through it all. So this is pretty much how I see it. But it's like Moose said, you know, it's clear that it's gonna be a lot of fun. So that's all I can say.
Oh, it's a lot of fun, but in a few more words.
Yeah, well, we're all different, but we're all the same.
Exactly.
Alright, and for you guys who have been following the band on tour and every time they would leave, you know that with every tour there's always some new items released on the YFE Store. And this time is no exception, as we've got 2 new items that are available on the YFE Store. We'll show the first one, which is a t-shirt featuring
That's
Alex.
amazing.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, we really
Screaming his gut out.
Wow.
when Kenny and I sat down with Miriam and we said, okay, we need to, because it's not only about t-shirts and commerce. I think that what we really wanted to do was to translate in visually the vibe and the spirit of the tour, and the tour's name, which is Shadows of Dreams to Come.
Yeah.
And we really wanted to touch something that was transcending that idea, which is still something that we do have an idea of what it is, and it's still evolving, and we're gonna know a little bit more about not the album, but the tour identity through its journey in itself. So, but we really wanted to touch something that would translate that. So, and we're gonna see 2, but we might have more as well on tour. But we don't want to.
So people are going to join on tour. But before we talk about the third one that may or may not be there, we'll go and have a look at the second one.
Second one.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Wow.
So yeah. So this is the second T-shirt featuring Alex. The intensity I feel is the same. However, the image is very different. As on the second one, we cannot see your face. Was there a specific reason for you to choose artwork where we couldn't see you?
I think that the part of the Shadows of Dreams to Come, its idea was that, how can I say it? Especially that with that picture where I'm kneeling on stage, and you've got that intimacy. You know that there's a lot of emotion going on, but still you're in your somehow it's very personal, and I think that's something that we've been able to embody as well through all those tours, and how we were able to live all the emotions that comes with all the songs. But so that's the first level, I would say. But at one point, when you're able to really let go, not only as an artist but as a person on stage, in life, and then you can touch something that is way deeper. And I think that when you're ready to let go, especially for us, with all we've been through and all that it represents to be part of your favorite enemy's family, I think that when you're able to touch that, I think that it's just wonderful, because you can taste a little bit of what it is to be free. And from that little taste, from the tip of your lips, you can have a little bit of an idea of what it is to really not to be in a position where you're longing for that water, that refreshment. So that's something that we've been looking for, that sometimes we can taste, that's sometimes that we feel like we're dried out. And I think that's pretty much that moment that we wanted to transcend to the image we had. And I think that's why there's a lot of contrast as well with the colors. It's very punchy in a very intimate way. It's very difficult to explain, but it's very everything. That's the beauty, to be able to do all those concepts with Kenny and Miriam, because we're able to, to talk about what you want to emulate in terms of an idea, the spiritual implication of a moment, and then after that we go through all the pictures you took, and then okay, so you oh right, this is exactly what I was talking about. Then after that the magic starts, with Kenny and Miriam. So I think that's why it would be so easy just to pick one picture and this is what I want, and then it's only one part of the process. But when it's a very collective effort, and we can share, and you have to find the words to actually explain what you're feeling. Yeah. So you've got a little bit of a better understanding of the emotions you had. So, and this is what you'll be able, I hope, to experience in your own way on when you're gonna commune with us live. So, and there's a third one.
Coming up.
Surprise.
All right, so let's forget about the mystery. There was a third one.
Yeah.
But that will be shown on tour for the first time. So, guys,
We need to keep some of the mysteries, otherwise we're spoiling all the fun.
Yeah.
So there's a third one, and you need to come to the concert.
You need to
see
come
it.
to the gig, to be able to see it.
Yeah, it's not about the music, it's about the t-shirt. I want to see that, the third t-shirt. Okay, I saw it. Thank you guys, see you later.
No, that's not exactly how it happens on tour, because I know you guys really love spending a lot of time with the people, talking with everyone.
Yeah.
Actually, the show this is really what being live for you is all about. It's that communion with the people, and it's the same thing live when you play as after the show is with the t-shirts you guys are creating. It's really a communion brought to a different level every time that you guys live it.
And we're gonna have blogs as well, so just it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Blogs
actually.
is going to be the tour blogs that you guys are used to see if you follow the band a little bit. There's going to be a lot going on Twitter. As usual, it's the place to get all the pretty much everything that happens during a day with your favorite enemies. There's Instagram as well. Alex is one where he's posting a lot of very interesting pictures.
Yeah, it's always very interesting.
Yeah, with funny stories. So if you enjoy a little bit of reading and funny pictures, that's quite a place to go and see.
Yeah.
You're up for a ride.
Yeah, and of course there's going to be a lot on the SFCC as well. And well, we could see about the SFCC lately. Alex, you've just posted a blog from your time here in New York, very personal, insightful blog about yourself, about your life, about how you see life, but people can go and read it. It's really, really inspiring.
There's
I'm losing my words.
It's very inspiring.
And the letter I messed up was the R.
It's super so inspiring.
So crazy.
I think this is the first time you laugh at me this way in the English one. Usually that was during the French.
Was it?
Really?
So,
I think we laugh at you mostly all the blah blah.
But in
It
French,
happens.
But it's
French
okay.
only.
But you can go on the SFCC.
That's a very tough one. But yeah, so you can go on the community solar blog. Mrs. Bell posted pictures from the time we've spent here in New York so far as well. really very interesting place, really lively place to be as well. And we could see on your Facebook that you guys, a few days before coming here to New York, you spent a whole night signing post-its for the SFCC membership packages because they're going to be shipped out very soon. It's always a super exciting time for us to talk about SFCC packages. So I would like for people to be able to see a video of that time you guys signed the post-its, so all the images, time-lapse. That was very interesting. It's not only signing post-its, as you probably know. The guys, there's always a little bit of unexpected. So let's watch this video about the SFCC.
Memories fading, vapor sparks, offset motion reel, turning slow but still, heads heavy on bad wine miseries, suspended time of balance scenes, gravity's too unreal, revolving flashes, all needs foggy under so much light, no will to breathe, no brightest crown, smoke's way too thick to call it dawn. The little I can feel is dazzled by a voice, choked up by hopelessness and shining silver grief. Morning youth and lust innocence, there's nothing I can scream to make it disappear. Step away, a leap of faith, define a concrete, hazy dream. The trigger is burning my fingers' obsession to lay down sky, all over ground, all over ground. Fashion's blooming in a fabric I conceived, pornographic old masquerade, heartfelt promises I never intended to keep. Same bittersweet type of souvenirs, same bittersweet type of memories. The little I can feel, the little I can feel is dazzled by a voice. The little I can feel, the little I can feel is dazzled by a voice.
So a few of the images. I really like how it hands.
Yeah, this year is crazy.
Yeah. And so as you could see, guys, on the video, everything is really done by
Handmade.
ourselves.
Yeah,
At
handmade.
home, yeah, handmade. We do everything from top to bottom. How have you guys enjoyed the creation process of the package, crafting them, each and every one of them?
It was the first time I was downstairs at the shop with my sister Miriam. We were doing the flag. It was the first time I was there. It was a really special experience. Yeah.
You showed up your strength with your big arms.
Yeah.
Yes, super physical process.
Yeah, really. She's strong.
Yeah.
But it's
My little sister, she's strong.
it's very special to be part of all the steps of the process. Exactly, it's like when you're building a song. I feel like at one point you just hear sounds and noise and rhythms, and at one point you can feel the soul of it and see everything coming to life. And it's the same thing for the package, to be with Seth and Miriam for the flag, to see everything coming to life. It's even more exciting for us and a little bit more tiring too.
Yeah, I got to work on the first flag and then the second one. It's just and then to see everybody just carrying it around the world, and you know that it comes from our home to our home around the world. I don't know. The connection is kind of hard to explain, but we all live it, right? It's very special. It's a honor really for us to get to give life to this, and to see it comes from an idea to material, to fabric, to ink, and then it goes all around the world, and then you guys do something with it that is above anything that we could ever imagine. So it's very special.
It's how meaningful it is for each and every one after. You know.
Yeah. So we've got here the final product.
Oh, yeah.
So the T-shirt.
So nice.
What is very amazing as well is, it's all the the idea that comes with the different theme. Every year's theme, and so that's very cool to be able to be in this position where you can really create and to have like not to be deep for the sake of being deep, but just to say, okay, this is where we're at now.
Yeah.
This is what we've been able to experience. This is what we're living. This is what we're embracing, and this is what we want to share with the people. So this is really something that's the reward in so many ways, to open up and to allow yourself to grow through it, and sometimes to grow out of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's that rite of passage, le rite de passage, as we say in French. It's very meaningful, and after to share that with the people, and to see them and to witness them go through their own, to do it on their own terms in their own way. That's very inspiring.
Yeah. We've got a second item, which is a flag.
You might need to stand up for this one.
I'm already pretty high.
You're so tall.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, so this is a flag, and we've seen a lot of pictures of people carrying their flags all over the world to different places, bringing it.
Can't wait to see this
with
one
them.
around the
So,
world.
yeah, we're really looking forward to see where this one is going to travel. So, guys, if you're not yet a member of the SFCC, I invite you to subscribe right now, not only to get this package, which comes also with pictures, postcards, special Polaroids, pins. It comes with a yearly membership on the community, which will give you access to the blogs, the pictures that are posted over there, live events,
Exclusives.
at the same time, one of which is the Bla Bla Encore, which is going to be at 10:30 today. So that gives you plenty of time after the show to be able to subscribe and be there for the Encore, which is a little extended version of the Bla Bla, because
and we have a very special project coming up as well, which would be very musical. So and live.
And for those who were already
Exclusively for the members of the SFCC.
But for this one, you want to keep a little mystery, or you want to say a little more? Or?
So if you're a member of the SFCC, you might be invited to something that is going to be very musical and live. So I won't say.
I'll let you guys.
I want to see more.
I'll let you guys.
I love the silence that it creates after. I love that little moment of a.
Because we want to leave you like all the space
More
to talk,
space.
just in case you would like
But
to say more.
The fun part of the SFCC obviously is to share on the community, all that.
Yeah.
The package is amazing, the whole story that comes with it, and the community, just to see the people connecting with each other.
Yeah.
This is like unbelievable. But what's really fun for us is to have those special moments which we say, okay, we're gonna have like a sound check. Okay, we're gonna have like, okay, tonight we're gonna broadcast the whole show, or to do something at home, maybe in December, I don't know, but something that could be very cool.
Maybe.
Exclusively for
Who
the
knows?
members.
And it's
Live.
great to see that spontaneity as well.
Yeah.
So
We're
that's
talking
why-
about the tour that is
yeah.
coming up.
So that's why if you want to take that chance to discover what the SFCC is, you're going to be blown away.
Yeah.
As even sometimes, even your bandmates will, discover projects that are coming up. Who knows?
Who knows?
Oh yeah.
That's why we love it.
Yeah.
Alex moves in mysterious ways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I tend to do shit like when I'm fucked up.
That's a good quality.
It's not that bad, yeah.
Yeah, not that bad.
And there's something else that's being released today, so if you would allow me to just
Yeah.
secretly pick it up.
Live.
Nobody noticed.
Yeah, that's a project that I'm working on with
Yeah.
with Kenny, which is Noise, Rock And Defying Soul.
Yeah.
And
New collection.
new collection. This one is called
Smoke and Mirrors.
yeah, Smoke and Mirrors, and this is all about the make believes that we have, and through also through ages, like illusions and stuff. So that's pretty interesting concept, and we've been working on this for quite a bit, and this is
Yeah.
the first item. So let's say we had a lot of fun to go back in the mysticism and all those crazy elements from the past where faith was involved.
Yeah.
And when faith is involved, there's always like crazy things happening from the true miracles through all the charlatans that are using that faith, to their own advantages. So that was a very interesting concept that we were working on.
What inspired this concept? What brought you to the idea of creating that collection, Noise, Rock and Defying Soul?
I think that was all the when there's so many, especially now with all the in the blogosphere, you've got so much things going on. There's so much news. There's so much fast food in terms of news, and it's funny because we all say, oh, back in the days, people were believing everything because they weren't, we weren't exposed to so much information or different sources of information. But the reality is, as we were thinking and talking about it, it was the fact that people are somehow nowadays were even more naive about it all, because it's not necessarily the truth that we're looking for, or necessarily the idea that we're trying to touch, or the meaning of things, but it's more about what's convenient sometimes. And when it's convenient, then you're allowing a lot of things to happen, or a lot of urban legend to take form. So that was a pretty interesting concept, to go back and to look at those different elements and to make, to be able to see how relevant it is to the today. This is the same thing. So this is like most of the thing we were looking to touch and exploring, you know, different concept between, you know, the extremes, which are sometimes not that far from each other. So.
And because this is the first one we see in that collection, I guess that means we can expect.
Yeah, you can expect
more.
like a whole lot more. But not only in terms of like fabrics and T-shirts, but this is like we're working right now on different ideas about like short movies and things like that. A little bit more visual, you know, and just to go back with like different tapes and stuff like this. So this is something that, you know, I want to explore a little bit more through the upcoming year. So because there's so much, you know, that's again, you know, that's the privilege that we've got to be able to touch, you know, those different artistic elements. So, and this is, art has always been, you know, the center of everything, you know, we were using in order to connect with people and to create like some kind of, you know, discussions and to bridge everybody. So this is really something that I want to press through and to go even deeper. So starting with the SFCC, all the mysticism and all, you know, with Rock And Defying Soul. So there's a lot of things coming up and I'm very excited about it. I've been working on for quite a bit now, and along with like, anyway, there's a lot of things coming up. Let's put it that way. But now we need to, you know, we need to release an album.
Yeah, let's go see a video of all those ideas.
Exactly.
No, we do not have a video of all those ideas, but we do have a video, however, that talks a little bit, because in the project Bla Bla, you guys have released a t-shirt and a hoodie that are called Sacred Heart, which feature obviously Sacred Heart here, and a bigger one in the back that have been very popular. And people have asked a lot about the meaning, even though you talked about it a little bit. The video team prepared something.
Yeah, I tend to talk a lot.
But you have a lot to say.
You
so
like to
that's a
commune
good
with
thing.
people.
Yeah, but I tend to do things too that are
To commune with people.
that are aligned with the talking part,
Yeah.
which is good in a way.
Yeah,
In a
which
way.
is very good in several ways. Okay, so that's, these two items have been very popular and people really are connected with the meaning of Sacred Heart and what you explained about it, but wanted to know more. So yeah, the video team has prepared something for people to know a little more in depth. Because as we said a little earlier, it's not only a t-shirt to be a t-shirt. There's always a meaning. And
Yeah, otherwise you're just becoming like some kind of a trendy Walmart. And it's all about commerce, which
Which
would
not
be
recommended.
which would be pretty sad actually.
it would. So let's explore a little bit through that video what the Sacred Heart was all about.
This summer, I think we've been able to talk a lot about not only love, but about relationships and how sometimes it could be fractured by so many elements. Could be bitterness, could be also the loss of people, or could be tension or whatever it might be. But still, even if it's fractured, it's still a heart, and you're still in a position where you can define the measure by which you're gonna love. And this is what makes it sacred.
A few elements that constitute the Sacred Heart is all about, which is really, as you said, fragments of who we are.
Yeah, and
altogether.
And it really it led to a lot of very good conversations as well with our loved ones. And I think that's when you're ready to, you know, to listen as much as you're ready to dwell into all the emotions that are coming with it. I think that's what blooming out of it, you know.
Exactly.
And Sacred Heart was something that I was really looking for, and I think that when we were all talking about this, we felt compelled to really to go all the way, And again, you need to expose yourself. Otherwise, if you're always living in the shadows, you're gonna lose your ability sometimes to believe in the lights, or sometimes you'll become only like the mirror of somebody else's ambition. And so just to assume who you are doesn't mean that, even if you're a failure, doesn't mean that it's the end of the day. It means that you're able to grow and out of it. And I think that's a wonderful thing. It gives hope to, it brings hope to a higher level.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's probably like it's New York,
Yeah. I really love it. I love your vibe.
Yeah. It's very mellow, right?
Yeah.
It's very mellow.
Totally. It's mellow, but it's very powerful and deep.
Yeah, so the last month, as you can see, guys, it's been a very busy one.
Yeah.
Very favorite enemies on a lot of different
I can't wait
levels.
to be on tour to relax.
Yes,
Knowing that we have videos, concerts, vlogs.
And I would like to go back in time a little bit so you can know a little bit of what happened during the month, which we haven't talked about yet because, yes, there's still a lot of things. And first, I'd like to talk about the concert you guys did in Montreal.
I'm so relieved. I thought you would talk about high school.
No, okay. Let's go back in the past.
We're gonna go back in time.
High school.
What do you mean?
Which part of time?
Mommy?
Just the last month.
Okay.
That'll be enough. This
Okay,
is what
yeah,
I'm looking
nice.
at right now.
Last year already.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys did a show in Montreal. It was the first time for you guys to play there in almost exactly 3 years. 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
How was it?
Well, hometown gigs are always very particular. It's quite, I don't know, special, especially to play at the Club Soda was
Yeah.
an awesome experience. It's
An
really,
iconic venue.
I've been there a lot, and we all been there a lot with great bands that we liked, and also I had a chance to travel a lot over the years. But I don't know, to play home, it's hard to say the exact word, but I was having conversation also on a few interviews we did before that, and the question is always interesting because everybody kind of knows that like you have a guest list problem. So many friends are like, but I don't know, it's like you get more excited and a bit more nervous. It's like
It's where you were born and bred as well, so it's quite different in a way, because those streets have seen you growing up, those people have seen you growing up, you shared with them, your passions, your good times, your bad times. So it's there's no filter whatsoever.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can't fake your
No,
way.
No.
it's
They won't give it to you easy.
Yeah.
so it goes deeper than people who are, let's say, are discovering you like overseas or wherever you're playing. It goes further than that, and you can see that people are touched in a different way as well, because they've been knowing you for many years. And so when you see tears, when you see people screaming, when you see people body surfing, you can remember moments with those people as well, and it has a very deep meaning.
And before we talk a bit more about it, because I've got a few more questions for you guys.
Oh, sorry.
We're going to go watch a video
Okay.
about a concert that you guys did. So let's watch this right now.
Donc merci beaucoup de nous accueillir comme ça. sons, nobody's daughters, waiting to be called.
So yes, so we could see quite an important lineup in front of the venue before you guys played. How does it feel to see that?
Oh, it was images from, you know, another concert. Don't get too excited.
question.
Don't get too excited.
Okay, well, for something that really happened, because I was there at the show, when you guys got on stage, people started screaming like crazy.
Yeah.
A very warm welcoming.
Yeah,
Really.
they thought it
Very,
was
very
like One
touching.
Direction coming up or something.
From what I remember from the crowd, there weren't that many little girls.
Yeah. No, it was fun. I think that just like we said, you know, you cannot fake your way through when you're playing, you know, music, especially music like how we're playing it. I think, but in home it's always very special, and I think it's not about how many people that are in the crowd or never been for us, you know. And when there's more people, the party might sound bigger, but it's not louder, you know. So that's a big difference. And so yes, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And especially the oh sorry, we're about
No,
to,
no, no.
Okay. But especially that sometimes about those hometown gigs, you kind of, like Alex just said, you cannot fake it through, but the way we feel together now, the way we live, the way we are together now, it's I think there's this I don't like the word comfortable, but we're living it well in a it's good to be together.
Let's say it's more peaceful and comfortable.
Yeah,
It's peaceful.
so and that could transmute on stage as well. And to me, this is a treasure for real that you can share.
It's just when you say that, because other people told me,
Yeah,
that,
told us,
you guys look like you had so much fun tonight. We could see that, we could feel that. It really looked like on stage it was like, you know, parties. It was super welcoming, you know, and we wanted to like go with you and join you there. So we felt that bridge getting along, and it happened very quickly, you know, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
But when you just allow yourself to be, I think it opened doors to everybody. And for me, it's like an invitation. People are living it to the fullest, and us too. And it just opened doors, you know. It's simple, but you can feel it so much.
And next time you guys will be playing not in Montreal, but in Quebec province, will be on January 24 in Quebec City. And this time it's part of a whole weekend you guys are organizing, inviting people. And we know there's already a few people from overseas who are coming to join us and enjoy the snow in Quebec City in January.
The gentle
it's beautiful.
weather.
It's really
Well,
beautiful.
Quebec City is one of the most beautiful city in the world. And it's very romantic, it's very poetic. And I think that we're going to bring that to all together to another level.
Yeah.
So
guys,
it's a promise wherever the camera is. Like Seth would do.
so January 24 for the whole weekend, guys. Start booking right now.
Yeah, it's
you
gonna
want
be
to be there. It's
amazing.
going to be
Amazing family
mind-blowing.
time.
Talk to your boss already.
I know quite a few people who've done that.
Already.
I can only tell you that you guys are going to have some major surprises.
Wow.
Let's put it. Let's keep the mystery around it. Let's put it that way. Major surprises. And
It's a mystery show.
I like it.
Full on.
Yeah.
well, Halloween's
Mystery
coming up,
tour
so we thought that.
Yeah.
New York City.
That's perfect.
No restraining.
Halloween.
And during the last month, as you guys could see, we've been busy. Some people have been sick,
Oh really?
really. So We'll start showing.
Everybody's looking at me. No.
No, not even. Well,
Time.
he's been sick, but not more than he usually
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
So, we'll
Yeah,
not mention
usual
it.
medication.
Sorry. Yeah. But yeah, so let's watch a few pictures of. A few pictures of a certain trip.
For compassion.
Says it all.
Look at this old girl.
Looks very encouraging.
So sexy.
Yeah.
You look like you don't have any.
But she
eyes.
was in good company.
Yeah,
I
I
had
was
a good
taking care of
nurse.
her.
Yeah.
But I have a funny story to tell about that. I was on
It's a
my
girl, by the way.
on my hospital bed, and
Gave birth.
I gave birth.
It's a girl.
No, I didn't give birth.
Smooth.
And Moose is the father.
Exactly.
Okay, mystery.
Yeah.
No, I was recuperating on the hospital bed, and then I opened my eyes, all like
Dizzy.
tired and dizzy, and here I see Moose with his hospital yellow gown and
It was
gloves,
too amazing
and
to
he
miss
had
it.
like doing selfies, trying to get me in the frame. and then I kind of laughed a bit and fell
maybe-
asleep again.
Maybe
People
it
there-
would be a great idea to tell
Yeah,
why you
before,
were in the
before
hospital
we talk
in the
about the
first
funny
place.
stories.
Yeah, we're telling anecdotes or why
But
were
at
you
least
So-
we know it's okay right now.
Why were you there?
You're
I'm
here.
fine. I'm fine. I actually was. I had a
Low pressure.
low pressure crisis. I was too tired. One morning, went to the hairdresser and with the blower on my head. The heat
7:30.
just got my blood pressure to go like.
And we can hear all the girls at home like, oh, Miss Isabel
It
gave
was-
birth.
I gave birth.
It's a beautiful.
Or like with Seth, like Miss Isabel gave bird.
Yeah, she gave birth.
Yeah. So they rushed me to the hospital and gave me intravenous. Liquid. So,
And I was chatting with Moose, and I was like, man, took as many pictures as you can.
super.
Yeah,
Your
it's all-
best profile
Yeah,
when you're in a hospital
compassion.
bed.
Yeah.
And then Moose was sending me like shots. It was just like, man, this is hilarious. And we were laughing at home.
Yeah, and people,
We're that compassionate.
They were asking us, like the doctor, do you get like a good like 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night? It was like, no,
What?
not really.
No. Half of it, is it okay?
That's half my
Do
week.
you eat at regular times or no?
Not really.
And do you plan on having rest in the month to come?
No.
Not at all.
So I had a funny prescription just to drink more water and to be more careful.
Enjoy the rest of your
So-
life.
Good luck, and that thumbs up. Good luck, and that was it. So it wasn't too bad.
And someone else has been sick too. And I'd like to show a picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor little thing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I was sick a little bit.
Super tragic.
I was sick of it all.
Sick of it all.
It was a major depression.
I have it trop plein.
But you look good now.
Yeah, I'm
Do
perfectly
you feel
fine.
better?
Yeah. I had a disease for an old person called Zona.
Thank you for sharing.
It sounds
really old.
Tell us your
Sorry
experience.
if you feel like I said you were old, but it's like usually the 60s and 70s people who got that, and it's probably due to stress, anxiety, and stuff like that. So it's very painful. It's not cool, and you feel ashamed to have that after. And I had a couple of exams just to see if I was okay, and those exams were not kind of cool for me.
But
No.
are you okay?
Now
Yeah,
you're
I'm
back.
perfectly
Better.
fine.
Now you're back to
Yeah.
45
Nice.
years younger.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Are you healed?
Yeah, mostly.
Nice.
On the way to.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're gonna start to have like different like ribbons, like YFE ribbons to support the cause. And,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
For the sickness.
Exactly. Yeah. So everything goes pretty well.
Yeah.
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 But we also had time to get ready for Halloween
Yeah.
because it's only like a few days away, so we
Never
couldn't
stop.
go.
Sickness never stopped us from partying. Let me
Partying,
tell
no.
you.
No. But Mrs. Halloween says costumes.
Mm-hmm.
So let's watch a few pictures of what you guys have tried.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is pretty.
Where was the you guys in
It feels like it's all.
I'm sorry,
What's Kenny
what
doing
you
there?
guy has tried.
Kenny was helping you to change, or?
Look at Kenny's face.
he was just there looking.
Ah,
He didn't
This
have
guy's
to do
amazing.
nothing, he was
Eating
just
you with
sitting
his
there.
eye.
Yeah.
Kenny's a very
Yeah,
interesting
so which
dude.
one did you choose? I think like Halloween and costume is something that you really like. Because last time it was a challenge, but
Yeah, we can
this,
see it in your
Yeah.
face.
This
You seem
is-
to really enjoy it,
And
bro.
that's not the same day, eh? It's like several days.
Yeah.
You went there
I
often
like to go
Yeah.
just there, try some stuff every
Yeah.
time.
with
But you know-
Depending on my mood.
With
You,
Kenny
you know what's very, very funny? And it's every time Jeff and I are going there.
Because Alex was there, you don't see him because he's the
He's
guy
taking a picture.
behind the camera, is just like,
And
and it takes so
This is
long.
why there's actually so few pictures, because
It
the
takes
rest
so
of them
long
there.
because he's just. I never seen this guy laugh that much.
And it's funny because I'm always on the verge of like bursting.
No,
I'm
you cry.
crying, and it's so funny
Everybody in the
because
store is like, what's going on?
because it's like it's clear that he doesn't, he just like doesn't want to try all those things, and he's like
Oh,
he's
no.
grumpy,
What
and
it means is I'm pissed.
he's really playing the whole thing for me to laugh. So that's like a little
Every year.
yeah. It's like a tradition.
The guy who watches at the
at
cameras
the
at the
very,
store is now
very,
adding
very
us on
same
Facebook.
time, Jeff and I are going there, and that time we invited Kenny, and we were going there, and then I'm laughing my guts out. It's just like incredible. I'm going to pick all the costumes,
Yeah.
and then after that, and Jeff is just like, "This is for kids. It's clear that it won't fit." And then I'm
But that's the
laughing,
thing. That's
and
the
I'm
point.
already laughing about it. And then he's trying like Superman stuff and doesn't fit, and then
For
I'm
the help
laughing.
of Alex.
Man, honestly, this is just like wow. Thank you, Jeff.
sweet.
This is, you know what? This is friendship.
Yeah, and this
This
is why
is
there are so few pictures, because actually a lot more costumes have been tried, but he's laughing so much.
You know what? After I was looking at the pictures with Jeff, and I said, dude, they're all like blurred because I'm moving, I'm laughing so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway,
So as
yeah.
soon as the costumes get in the stores around April, I'm getting nervous a bit.
Around April.
Yeah, they're always ahead. Huh?
Just like Christmas
They're
stuff in
alive.
July.
It's called commerce.
There's ahead and way
Yeah,
too
exactly.
early.
But no, we had a good time.
Just to see like Jeff like being like very like mad, and can
In
you
a pink dress.
and can you looking at Jeff from behind, just like wondering.
Not sure what's
Yeah, exactly. This is very living the dream.
going
The ladies at the store
Yeah.
starts to like you.
YOLO. YOLO.
Yeah, it's here up on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
And we've had a lot of opportunities as well to celebrate different stuff, because we like to celebrate even.
we like to celebrate. Good time, come on.
But even the smallest opportunities are always good to celebrate together and to really make sure that the smallest moments turn to eternity as well, and that they just don't become forgotten in the midst of everything else that's happening. So you guys really make a point of celebrating everything, and I would like to show people an excerpt of a night of what it usually turn out like.
Monday morning.
Oh,
Which
I haven't
one?
seen that video yet.
Rock, rock, rock,
like that the fade out is that you can use underwear
So for those who thought
That's
that,
about
So
weird suits.
there's
and socks.
body surfing. There's been a whole night of dancing.
Nakedness.
People wearing underwears.
And socks.
This is a
And
must.
socks.
A
Yeah.
must. A must.
How did that come to happen?
just
Well,
like that.
It was
You know,
supposed to
Random,
be a dinner.
probably Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, Monday night in your
Monday.
favorite enemy's life. You know, very common.
Actually, people were all tired and didn't expect like a crazy dance night that night, but it turned out to be like that. So
Because we love to as you said, just like to celebrate moments, and everything is always like a perfect opportunity for us to just to, you know, to stop everything we're doing and just to embrace the moment. And sometimes you just, you know, you just put the Ramones and suddenly you've got like a party where people are, you know, undressing and screaming and
Yeah.
dancing, body
Or
surfing, undressing.
Or being undressed.
Or being undressed as well. Yeah. So that's pretty much
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's the
Exactly.
way we embrace life. And
exactly. So you're all invited in January in Quebec City. So who knows? Maybe
With
this
your
is
best underwear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
bring your best on the
Very important.
Yeah.
Make sure there are no holes in your socks.
So,
Wouldn't look good.
Yeah.
So if the guys from Trials are watching, don't put the Ramones in the tour bus because
It might,
Might get weird.
Not getting weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. So that's it for the show today. So thank you very
Oh,
much.
it was a short
for-
one.
It was, well, still an
2
hour
minutes.
and a half and something.
wow, an hour and a half live.
Wow.
Wow.
This is very
Wow.
cool.
that's on the road.
That's quite.
That's on the road. Yeah. It's what we promised ourselves for the Bla Bla on the road is that it would be short.
Yeah.
With basically not much videos and not many pictures either. And
But more T-shirts, more conversation,
Yeah,
more
and-
crazy things.
well, I think that we failed on not too many videos and
Yeah.
not too many pictures either.
No,
but
no, it was a complete show.
yeah, it was a complete show, just a little
Great
bit
time with you
shorter
guys.
than usual. But yeah, so it was important for us to share that moment with you before going on tour. So thank you very much
Yep.
for being there. Welcome to New York City. It's been a pleasure to welcome you guys with us all here. And
And that amazing T-shirt.
don't forget to go on the YFE stores. There's new merch available. This T-shirt from the Noise Rock and Defying Soul T-shirt with the European cover of the album Mutualness and Migration. You can subscribe to the SFCC from there as well, which will give you access to the encore that will start at
Man,
10:30.
this is so cool.
And
That's something to be proud of.
Man, look.
access to this T-shirt as well, access to the community. And
That's amazing.
we'll see you guys next time on tour.
And
Yeah.
the cape.
Oh, yeah. The flag.
And the flag.
Man, I'm just.
I like
Alright.
to call it a cape. I like to see people wearing it at concert on their back.
All right, so it's been like YFE, blah blah blah.
On the
live
road,
on the
but
road.
very last thing.
Yeah.
Before we finish, Marjo, who's my co-host, usually is right now at home chatting me, and we're still on team on this, on a distance, and she's just sent me the winner for this over here. So the set list, the wristband, and a picture that will all be autographed, and the winner is Vanessa von Skutovsky. I probably pronounced that wrong, but congrats.
Vanessa.
Congrats, Vanessa.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
So congrats, and she's from Germany, so hopefully we'll see you
Yeah,
on
she
tour
hope so.
as well.
Yeah.
That would be very amazing.
Yeah.
So thank
Just
you
let
all.
us know if you don't want Seth to sign.
I will sign 2 times.
Would be very precious to have
3
announce
times.
signature.
So thank you guys very much
you
for
so
that
much.
incredible
Thanks to
show,
you.
and then we'll
Thanks,
meet you
everybody.
again at the encore 10:30. So
You got it?
You
Yes, sir.
That
That's
was
a
from
wrap.
Brooklyn, New York.
thank you guys. Goodbye.
Thank you for being there.
No, still Brooklyn.
Attention all stations. Bomb is going west. He is making for the Empire State Building. Stand by for further reports.
start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York if I can